Hello and welcome. I'm still trying to find the right seed, but I finally found it. We're funny, and now I actually got my intro right. I tried this 5 times, and we are doing in the experimental village trade rebalance that made it like if I remember in the editing, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. But basically, what it does is it gives a specific amount of enchants you can get when you get a villager to master, and it has a potential leveling skills just like we know today. But the only thing is, the different biomes has a security kind of thing you would call it, where there is 100% chance in a desert, for example, to get efficiency, and that's why I need to actually look around. Let me just see here. What do we have here? We have this thing, we have some snow. And if you want to get Silk Touch mainly, we want a ice village, of course, because it makes sense, because ice, Silk Touch, you need Silk Touch to mine ice. So that one makes sense. And I actually think as the first ever project I'm gonna do is I'm like a Yoda kid. I'm also a bit tired. That's why I sound so tired. If I am, I don't know. I just generally have a lot of energy in my videos because I put a lot of energy in them. But I'm going to something called Judo. It's like a fighting sport, combat sport, and it's not about like kicking like karate. It's like more like a, yeah, what would you call it to make it sense and not sound stupid and pathetic? It's like when you throw people, so you just throw them and you strangle um and you lock their arms like an arm lock. That's actually fun. I'm not. I would not recommend just trying to do that really, because that's gonna hurt a lot. Same with strangles. That's also something you don't want. And I was at a tournament today. I'm living in Denmark, so everything is should be in the driving distance. So when I was at the cup, I got my ass kicked in the poker, like the tournament, like the where you get awards. Uh, you get pokers. Wait, I don't think that sounds too Danish. Uh, uh, oh, a trophy. Ah, trophy tournament. That makes sense. A Vogel, isn't that like a yeah, yeah, that's not what I meant. A trophy tournament. I got my ass kicked, but I actually had a lot of I had a fun time fighting against my own group. Um, the first game I got my ass kicked. The second game it was close. The third game, yeah, I wouldn't say it went great. But that's also a thing that inspired me to do a little bit of a Chinese build style this series. So like I've started on maybe Japan. I don't know yet what building style I want yet, but I'm definitely gonna build something at some point, and I hope it's not annoying. But yeah, that's the only plans I have for this world. A really beautiful tatami thing. Oh yeah, tatami mat. That's what it is. I've actually never think. I actually don't think I've ever needed to see to tell me mad before, like a. So it's basically a some cloth you battle on. It could be cloth. It could be Whopper. It depends on the quality and the price. But it was pretty funny though. And for future me, yeah, I want to do more Minecraft in the future. And oh yeah, this is hardcore with Ballerman. With Bonnie, not Ballerman. Oh my god, I really should stop my Danish channel. Because I keep goofing up my own freaking channel. Jesus. Oh yeah, you can check out my Danish channel if you want. It's called Ballerman. Ballemand. It's like, oh yeah, and just, I really shouldn't tell the story. Maybe I should tell that in a time lapse, where you need to do maybe an overlay voice thing, because it is a pretty complicated story. But basically, when I was little, we needed a name for my Battle.net account, and then we called it that because uh, my dad came up with the name. I think it was because the last like it's in German was it Ballermann or Ballman, and that's Ballman. It's like a rock channel radio thing, but that's another story. I didn't even know that was a thing at that time. But that time we thought of like something funny that I will remember that I would actually keep, so it didn't make an infinite amount of accounts. So I called it Ballermann because it sounded funny. Like in Danish you say Ballermann. It sounded funny. It's like, just think about it. Sorry, not boobs. A booty and a man in one word. Booty man. It wouldn't make sense in English because it is a kind of a slang for a guy with a big booty. Kind of ironic. Call myself that, but yeah, now it's me, and I can't run for it. Actually, people made fun of it until I actually began accepting my name. And then people actually began to accept it because they thought it was a funny name and it would be remembered. And that's how it all started. I've always dreamed about like being a YouTuber, but I also kind of realized how much of a work you need to put into it. It's hard. Trust me. I've been at this game the last 5 years. And I couldn't even get a freaking follower on Twitch. Oh yeah, maybe I should do a Danish channel and an English channel on Twitch. Well, do you know what, guys? I am gonna make a Twitch channel because I think like, so this is not decredit from YouTube, but to be honest, I just feel like Twitch has more respect for you as YouTube has, because YouTube has a lot of restrictions, like if you want to do this you need to do this, and do this you need to do this. Twitch, you just load up a channel and then you start streaming. Easier said than done, of course, because on YouTube you need to get your email verified, your phone verified. You're gonna do that once a year and stuff like that, as something you have to deal with. So I just feel like it's much easier, and that may be thing, and I have maybe a little voice in this, but it's things like that are gonna make a big difference. Oh yeah, I'm actually gonna I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I can put oh yeah, it's gonna be today then. This is probably coming up tomorrow at, since it's weekend tomorrow, it's Saturday today because I'm still down and playing and talk. That's like how I am as a person. I love to talk when I do stuff, because if you don't want to listen to me, you can just watch my gameplay. You know, and if you want to hear a whole life story, then you're free to do that, and just ignore the gameplay, I guess. And I think the English YouTube came to me as I actually this channel started by I want to use Google Translate and slangs and slang translator. I thought like mighty man. Nope, that sounds too selfish. And then I thought like, oh, what I am strong, not physically but mentally. I have gone a lot through a lot of in my time as content creator. People trash talked me and just didn't accept who I was. So okay, so then I would call me myself mental brawny. That just sounds like an mental ill person that are gonna do videos to like therapize himself. So I thought, no. What about? Okay, my dad's name in Minecraft is Whipper Dragon. Ironic because I use that account in a lot of my videos. Just go back and watch. So I thought like, okay, Whippet, that's his name. What about Windy? I'm Windy. Like I'm living in Denmark. It was winter. So for that, nah. Maybe I am gonna change it to Windy Dragon at some point because I want to be called Windy. But I just thought like, oh, Windy. Isn't that a girl name? Windy Dragon. So, oh yes, because at that time I also loved like fantasy and stuff. So I thought like Windy would tell people that I love fantasy and but oh, just gonna think I'm weird. And then I didn't want to call myself that, and now I actually want to call myself that. I don't know how and I just still think this is like the mental again. I think it's gonna be mm, also Mighty Dragon would also be a good name. But some of my names, some of my friends, old friends, team name is Windy. Oh, sorry, it's Mighty. So then, how I can't do their name? See, that's the problem. It's hard to be. Wow, that's beautiful. So it's hard to be original in this brand. Then I thought like, oh, I could just do judo for a living. No, you can't. Trust me, it's only 1,000 that are getting just close to like living out of it. You still need it. Many judo fighters are actually have an actually extra job because even the Denmark is hosting like a Matsume Cup. One of the Denmark's biggest tournaments is like an open for all campers all around the world. In the winter in Denmark, where it's cold outside, not very showing off our country. But yeah, I don't know. Mighty, maybe just mighty. I don't know. See, it's a hard thing to come up with new names. But I think I'm gonna stick to my name because it is very hard for people to find you if you keep changing your name. And if I could stay alive, that would be great. So right now, I'm not stressing at anything, at any to complete the game or find gear. I just want to find the right place and then I want to start building. Normally I just wash and then get all the stuff and then I'm getting bored. Yeah, I could do some farms, but I don't know how to do whetstone and yeah. But this is gonna be the start of the new series. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll hope to. Wait, I need to tap out. Thank you. I hope to catch you guys next time, and of course, oh god, this is a short video, I know, but this was the original time I want to keep it at. So I want to say thanks for watching, and hope to catch you next time. See you around. Bye.